ما ضيعت طريقك هالمرة صح؟ طلعت ولقيت النازلة أو المخرج المقابل. مشاهدينا التقرير التالي رح ياخذنا مباشرة إلى المشهد الفني بدبي، رح يدخلنا إلى أحد أقدم مراكز الفنون التعبيرية والتمثيل الارتجالي بالإمارة.
طبعا كورتيارد بلاي هاوس أكاديمية للتمثيل تجمع عشاق الفنون لابتكار عروض مسرحية ترفيهية ومسلية. أيضا يعرفنا عليها أكثر الزميل جاد شهيب. نتابع.
لكل المهتمين بالدخول إلى عالم التمثيل إن كان المسرحي أو السينمائي، هالمكان بمدينة دبي بيقدم لكم كل الأساليب اللي أنتم بحاجة إلى إن كنتم مبتدئين أو محترفين. أكاديمية للتمثيل اسمها كورتيارد بلايهاوس، نكتشفها أكثر بهالتقرير، خليكم متابعين. Tiffany, thank you so much for being with us. You're one of the owners of Courtyard Playhouse, which has been in Dubai for more than 10 years, almost 11 years. I've been in Dubai for 14 years, and believe it or not, this is the first time for me to be here. I've been following you. I've been wanting to come here to be part of everything that you do. Thank you. First of all, thank you for having us, and tell me more about how you came up with this amazing concept.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you're finally here. That's great. So my husband and I, Kinsley, came up with the idea for the Courtyard Playhouse. He was teaching drama, and we kind of really just wanted to create our own space where we could foster that kind of feeling, where people could come and feel at home and be creative in a space that was kind of safe to play and experiment and produce, creative work. So we found this place, and this is the most perfect place.
So the Courtyard Playhouse is not a theater, it's an academy. Tell me more about that.
That's right. So we recently relaunched our kind of branding as an academy, because we are a KHDA Performing Arts Training Centre, and we do specialize in teaching what we do. So we train from ages 4 all the way up until adults. And we even have 60, 70-year-olds sometimes doing our workshops. So it's a very wide range.
How did Dubai influence you, and why was it the perfect city to create such a hub for actors, and specifically improv actors?
Look, I think it's been perfect, because when we first started out, as I said, there was nothing really like that. And you've got young people who've just moved around wanting to socialize, wanting to meet other people as well, and that helps a lot as well. So I think it's just been, the soil was really rich for something like this.
Marie, you're the general manager here at Courtyard Playhouse, the academy, if you want to say, for teaching people who are interested in acting, specifically improv acting. Tell us about your journey and how you became a general manager.
So my job is mainly to manage the different departments, and so I work closely with the workshops team, I work closely with the marketing team, with the artistic team, and I think my main job is finding a balance between, that creative and that artistic expression that we have, and then also being a business at the end of the day and making sure we can pay our bills. That's a huge part of what I do. I think what makes our theater continue to have customers, to continue to have people that come through, is the community. So I think that's a huge thing of being the manager, is not forgetting that where we came from. The community that we have is the reason why we're here. If we didn't start with this amazing community 11 years ago, we wouldn't be able to be where we are today. So a huge part of what we do is just keeping in touch with our community, making sure that they're enjoying what they're doing here, and keeping them inspired. Because if they're not inspired, they're not going to inspire other people to come and watch what we do or take workshops with us.
Do you get the chance still, as a manager, maybe to act and to participate in the different workshops and the different events that you host?
When I actually got promoted to manager, that was like my one thing that I told the owner. I said, I don't want to stop performing and stop teaching.
Put it in the contract.
Put it in there, because I think, what's the point of working at a theater if you can't be involved with the arts? What's the point? So I definitely do that at least once a week.
الورشة دي هتبقى مفيدة لأي حد، لأن أنت عشان تتعلم تعمل ارتجال بتتعلم سكيلز تانية ممكن تستخدمها في حاجات تانية كتير. بتتعلم ان انت تسمع اكتر اللي حواليك، تتعلم انك تبقى مفتوح اكتر على الافكار.
شو الفرق بين التمثيل العادي والتمثيل الارتجالي على المسرح؟
التمثيل العادي انت بيبقى معاك نص بتذاكره كويس وبتحضر الشخصيه وبتطلع تعمله. الارتجال ما بيبقاش فيه نص، ما بيبقاش فيه حاجه متحضره، بس عشان تعمل ده، عشان تطلع ترتجل بشكل عفوي انت محتاج تشتغل على مهارات فيك انت بتطورها، ليها علاقه بازاي تسمع احسن، ليها علاقه ازاي تبقى حاضر في المكان ومع الناس اللي شغالين معاك لحظه بلحظه، ليها علاقه بازاي تقبل الفشل بشكل ما وتاخده بشكل خفيف وتكمل تاني. ده اللي بيخلي ناس تجيلنا، مش عشان هم عايزين يبقوا ممثلين ومش عشان عايزين يبقوا مرتجلين، عشان عايزين يشتغلوا على نفسهم هم كبني ادمين، ازاي المهارات دي بتفرق معاهم في حياتهم العاديه او في شغلهم او مع عائلتهم او مع اصحابهم او في اماكن تانية غير المسرح.
That's right. How can I help you?
I'm so bored.
Okay, so the first thing we do, the first course we start off with is called Don't Panic, right? And the whole focus of that is trying to get through that hesitation, that fear that we have, inside of ourselves. And it's all exercises tailored around getting yourself back into the spirit of play that we kind of lose as we grow up, and also just getting comfortable being spontaneous and throwing out the first idea that you have in mind instead of prejudging yourself and trying to come up with the right answer. Because I always say in improv there are no right answers because there's no script. Nobody can tell you that wasn't the right thing you should say.
So it's basically yes and, right? Techniques.
Yes, exactly. That's the whole concept we build on. And that, to push on that more, yes and, it's all about accepting ideas. You're accepting your partner's idea, that's the yes part, and then you add and, where you then add your own and you build on top of it.
Let's do a live improv right now, just like a short one.
Okay, cool. So we'll do an exercise that we call it a word at a time story. So we're gonna tell a story together. Each of us is only allowed to add one word at a time. So we'll go once.
Upon.
A.
Time.
There.
Was.
A.
Beautiful.
Dog.
And.
He.
Was.
Called.
Jimbo.
One.
They.
Jimbo.
Decided.
To.
Climb.
Up.
A mountain.
Suddenly.
He.
Got.
Confused.
And.
Decided.
To.
Jump.
Off.
The cliff.
Then.
His.
Arms.
Spread.
Out.
Wide.
And.
He.
Flew.
Upon.
The.
Skies.
And.
Discovered.
That.
He.
Could.
Fly.
The.
End.
Hey! There you go.
That was awesome. That was nice. Azana, you've been here in Courtyard Playhouse since you were 9 years old, and now you're 15. You're an actress. You do improv. Tell me more about you and how has your experience been?
My experience has been incredibly great. I started here at 9 and my parents put me into the term classes, and I didn't actually enjoy improv at all.
Why did they put you if you didn't enjoy it?
Because we had moved to Dubai about a year ago and we were looking for things that I might like to start being interested in, and
so they were trying.
So they were trying, yeah, as parents do.
And eventually you enjoyed it.
And eventually I did enjoy it, and then they asked me to do some shows and I said yes, and I haven't stopped. And it's just been getting better and better and better from there.
With improv, you just have everything. Everything is accessible. You can have a purse, you can have a mirror. How do you believe that these props are with you on stage?
So you get up and the props are everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you have an instinct or you're like, for this scene I want to be this, you'll grab your stuff, you'll put it on and you'll run out onto stage.
Give us an example. Let's be a character and show us what props you have.
Son, I was looking for you. You know, I told you that when you're young and when you get old, you should think about your life. Think about what you're going to do with your future. So the walking stick and the hat have, well, the mime
So
hat.
by touching the hat, you made me as audience know that you were wearing one.
Yes.
By just touching
By
it.
just touching it. And if once I move my hand away from it, if I bring my hand back, then the hat is still there.
Yeah.
If I keep my hand in the same place.
So it has to be very visual as well.
Yeah.
جانا، شكرا لوجودك معنا اليوم. انت بكورتيارد بلاي هاوس مدرب التمثيل للاطفال تحديدا. خبرينا عن تجربتك وكيف تتعاملي مع الاطفال.
صراحة أنا كثير بحب أدرس الأطفال. هو يعني أحلى عمر.
شو الأعمار اللي بتعامل؟
من 4 سنين ل 11 سنة. فدائما بيمتصوا
نسمعهم هلا الاطفال هن
بالضبط.
شو بيضيف التمثيل للاطفال؟ شو بيعطيهم شيء هن بحاجه له؟
الكونفيدنس،
الثقة بالنفس.
الثقة بالنفس، فبتساعدهم انه يلاقوا حالهم بمواقف جديدة ما لاقوها من قبل، ويعني يفكروا بأفكار جديدة ما فكروا فيها من قبل. فيعني they'll put their brains of other people which is شيء كثير يعني amazing. والأطفال فيهم يعملوها بس انه إذا نحن بنربي هاي ننمو هاي شو اسمه البذرة يعني اللي فيهم.
Hello! We're the silly actors from the Courtyard Playhouse.
And we are inviting you to a very special day here at the theater.
So since now you're an improv professional, I'm gonna give you an exercise.
Okay.
Right now you're a news anchor on TV and you're live in 3, 2, 1. This is your camera.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Dubai TV. I'm your news anchor for this evening. I've got a few interesting things to tell you about. The humidity in Dubai is on the rise. We have reached a peak of 100% humidity, and I'm sure you're all feeling that. Your windows are condensating and raining. We also had rain recently, a few days ago. You might have seen it. You might have got stuck in the traffic out there, and I do apologize for
Now
that.
you're on the Kardashians.
On the Kardashians?
Yes.
Am I a Kardashian?
If you want. No, actually, you're on one of the episodes.
I'm on one of the episodes?
Or no, actually as a photographer.
Okay, cool. So recently I just went into the Kardashian mansion. I snapped a few pics of Kim and I got slapped across the face. She did not enjoy that at all. So I guess I'll be back next week. Not sure what they really want me to do, but what can you do?
Okay, final one. You're on Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty?
Yeah, have you seen the show?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
You're a guest character. Anything you want.
Oh, gee, Morty, what are we doing today? I'm really scared. Are we going to be jumping through a portal again and going to somewhere fantastic?
That is amazing. You're really, like, this is amazing. But
thank you.
Thank you so much.
The more you do it, the better you get at it. And that's the advice that I give for improv.
We wish you the best. Thank you so much for being
Thank you very much, man. It was a pleasure.